T4. Essential view. T4 essential. Intiwa wanyam fonino. Na washe na unye biso abasubi. Yanche bia ebewi. Adama isuman. Adama mechiao. Mini Adaman, monfre muni anomambra. Sorry, Amanda. Monfre muni anamambra. Ohima kresi michiao. Ohima solid. Monfre T4 no nomambra. Na ye train T4 mo mabano. Monhwe de kofi adoma nwanwani o so. Adwuma obedi ye no. Ehon faso ni bini. Muntie no. Ehon na abon se akwa we kura no na adwen ye adwuma sen kiti hamon. Muntie no.
O fe no asaye o ho fi.
Eno enkala mo no enkala se meni nyo me charge dia ma me sunsun wa.
Sunsun wa. E wo ye krom ha se.
No mini obi a se dem ni danko a. Ana mini mu no.
Enso senka enu kwan se oba ye no so senka ye o ho fi.
Ebi ko ye kaka se on se we pe.
De be ye pe.
Ene bia my hu fi o chan hu be ye pe.
Hu be ye fe.
Na nya pe.
Be ye jare kakra.
Ejare ayi wakumam. So na obi bia efi wakumam.
Etu be jare so efi wakumam. Etu be jare so efi wakumam.
Ejare o ma hu me nu.
Ebi ne de.
Nyame de. Ene ho ewiase so de.
Ejale no.
Nyame de ene
ene wakumam. Ne yakumam ye jare.
Jare.
Sesen.
Sa adwempa.
Me ka honam de.
Owo jare. Enso hu bia de nu awia.
No awia ba. Sa.
No fe pa wo jare o enso nu awia. So wo jare ha de hu wia de. Ha se no ha ni nipa. O se ye nyame.
Etu de un jare o honam no ba un wia obi ade.
O ye nyame ya ha na elie bibia. De o wa akokọ. O tu wa enkwan.
Debi.
Una be den.
Ende ni be yen.
Una be twenty dia enkwan. Ye nyame. Adi ha so be so ono do be fi so be si wo.
Debi.
Ti se wa de yen.
Nyame de si.
We wa fa ma so.
Debi.
Iyo yen.
This is me am fa.
Ye nyame.
Ha
se me do wa makumam enya honam.
Ende ampa odon de fa komam.
Obi jare so onya obi jare se kan.
Okay. Now are you?
We jare so.
Oh are you? Oh are you?
Me ni obi a we ade papa.
Oh ya ade papa.
Umbo kro no ubu ade oni mra de emu ade oni so. Me no.
Oh yeah no. Oh.
Mini anum. Obi nti asenti a me bo akwa video yi. Ye fa nipa we se ne ho ayefin. Kofi adoma be fa no kokoyi ne tiri ho ne ade. Ohun ne se nipa na bra bonye. Nti ono no be fa nipa na kwa akoyi ne yi. Wo hwe nsem a nipa no a ono me bo ne video di akyem sisi ya no. Ya de free adofo e de aba. We eye mogu keke. Video ya mutie se wote waso na otie ya. Yiwa adwen free so se nipa no yese wabodam. Akwa we adwen kura e woni trim na yesin kiti hamon. Akwa we si adwen e woni trim no. E yesin kiti hamon. De yese wabodam ni video no mabono. Afi yen kohwe de yese omo dam no. Muntie ni video. Yes, or more damn. What dress it? Say lady ni busa, mona mo bresse. Adena wunyare. Munti di sorry I would dare no. Munti no.
It's difficult now. My understanding is that all these things have been factored into the present formula now, and yes, we still find ourselves where we are now. Tell you something horrific. A few days ago, I went to the garage, pumped the fuel into the car. The bloke came up and gave me a bill. It was that led to this. What is to be done? Tell you something horrific. A few days ago, I went to the garage, pumped the fuel into the car. The bloke came up and gave me a bill. It was almost a third world war at the garage, at the station. Why is he giving me this? He said just yesterday the price of diesel, the price of super moved to what the price of diesel used to be. Diesel is now 20 whatever. I was about complaining to a colleague in the profession a day after, and he said to me, don't worry about that. It's going to go to 23 this evening. And it's a particularly difficult situation. What is it that led to this? What is to be done? It's a difficult situation. And nobody, I don't particularly envy the lot of those who are really having to juggle. What do we do? Is the what do you call it? Is that the elephant in the room? It's the elephant in the room. Normally you don't mention it, but we are mentioning it. So I'm not sure whether it really is the elephant. But it's a difficult thing. It's not a situation peculiar to only Ghana. It's all over the place. The advanced economy.
Yeah. Minianum, show dear na hadwin ye no. Near or so no na kosuku or kasa mo bi nkan bi. Na ye know as ad hoc committee chairman, co-chairman with Dr. Dominic Anyini. Dominic Anyini no. Hwe mona mobre. The way I will see articulating the points. Any dear, oh sorry, I would do sika kutuyaneka. Womumi no why na Kenyans, some why na mosha na adwin yadwuma. Wonhu. Enunti se wona mo ebre ka kire wo se. Obi busan se aden wo nware ne skin no a. Wo ti asem kan e. O si dware wakoma mu. Na ekwan be so na fa so dware wakoma mu. Se okura adwin papa udware wakoma mu. Na se udware wo honam na wo hye coat na okotena Parliament House. Na okofa pawo pafo sika. Okofa apemfo sika. Okofa akuda bi a oti krokitua bi mu. Esika se ye di besi school dan, ye besi hospitals. Edi ama wo mo na okofa se sika no a. Wo ne wo na wo bre na yesi wo no ye bodamfo no hwan nanim nyansa. Hwan na ye bodamfo. You see, enkophobia ya tro mo philosophical writings di ato honom no. Se na nka mo ne omo wo ho, abra na omo ti ase anka mo bebu omo so omo ya bodamfo. The same thing applied to Socrates. Socrates. Any other Greek philosophers no. Omo prince no omo se Socrates no ne hwan. The so-called for omo so me learned no omo twetwe no. Omo ne nim nyansa no. Socrates catch omo say wo so person practice democracy a. Tre nipa no ekwan a ye fa so ye democracy. Na wan tre nipa no kwan a ye fa so ye democracy na the democracy se nipa nsa. Nipa onti ase a obejimi. Socrates kan ye no. Omo ante. Plato nso so ebe kan similar thing. Plato nso kan similar thing. Okona ko kan the Republic. Ko YouTube the Republic. Ubon philosophical writings a friend say friend says Plato mo any Socrates mo atro. Ya kofa akwa we di aba besi Ghana Parliament. Adanse asokwafo akoto abade yi KT Hammond a committee a co-chairman wo committee so ad hoc committees say yenhwe ade no oto na abodamsem some days ago and obeka asa video ya me bochire mu yi enra wote parliament honum say ono onyusuka ontofu woni ntino onim ahochire koso enso sa nipa we asen kone ne mechanic ko wo garage na saa enkofuo wi mo ena omote akonya so na omote tinani ene akufuado ene Mahama ehedemu a ne re aho hwe project eda mechi se project we ye wie ye ena bibia da na akwan mu ene ye de to internet ne so ne ye ka tro se ahe Ghana minua na so free Ghana be 13 years onko Ghana da you would doubt say baby adan ye gumechi eye Ghana 2016 year 2 akwa na free akonya so no aha na se obi si dan edru this level a minua now edan we wie ni si na se onwie ye edan no interior ni ade no wona wo pe na ade 1000 years ebe ye interior decoration edan a ye damu habitable place any si honom no edan we qualify beyond every standard. Beyond every standard, say a dying gumachi. Dear na chese nipan timinem. Dear na chese nipan timintinem. What I say? You see, what nasia na udwin ho na I say obi betna asia na ordinity eye adwuma no obi dinity eye adwuma no obi aba be ye president ordinate ena eye adwuma wan say semutie gabi ochida konom ye omukọ ad hoc committee no ono na eba betre Parliament kwan a parliament mfanye na dwuma and one hu de akufuado aye system wo Ghana no hwe akufuado on wa ye calculated attempt krono na all bono and untina sometimes no wuti akiri na ye na kenofori ata ebo krono na oye sei hwe Ghana constitution no ayesi problem wo no the framers of the constitution no ehunyansa hu say enye asemu bia na wose ye ma Supreme Court nkwan de eye let's have other separate bodies a bet to me ahwe na checks and balance akoso inti ye de Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice a friend is Shraj ebesi ho say constitutional mandate Shraj say matters bordering around conflict of interest. Wa won't take conflict of interest in say Oda Ghana ministry biano oye panyi wadwumakuo biano a eye Ghana dimu na okoto bibi anase obi beton bibi ama agency ministries or department a oda no na wo da no se wo yesa okoto ade na unya mfaso ho anasa okoton bibiba abanya unya mfaso wo ho abra eni kwan so se basa na umma afoforo nso kwan ema omo nso ma mepre adwumadi ni bi no eno ne friend conflict of interest what I say any friend conflict of interest into constitution mandate Shraj but Akufuado nim Gabi Ochida kumu nim into onso omokotena parliament ono o kotu atre parliament for say nyo ono na ebetre omo Ghana or say nyo munsi nyo omo adwuma o parliament o na emum no so omo state anything a friend conflict of interest say ne cousin kenoforiata no eye de Ghana eye business enye omo parliament na Ghana constitution e kire omo say omo hwehwem na emum no eye Shraj Na asem no in question no ye de akoshraj ama shraj esan kenufuria 30 enipa na omo de call shraj na ntiase no omo de call Supreme Court ema Supreme Court esan ruling ma ken ofuriata wan say me catch you say se wugina ho na o catch me say Ghana constitution no ena problem wo mu a we have not exhausted the constitution yet. We haven't used 20% of the constitution. Why? Because we have allowed ourselves for a bunch of nation renegades. Who I want to renegades as you know, traitors. Traitors. Ebefa omai diswa. They try to position their co-equals at places where they think say so mu di bonia ye betwitwa de age wo mo. You see, obetimi aye constitution se nia wo se pebia, but say constitution ebeyi adwuma no, the constitution will need a candid and honest interpretation from human mind or human brains. And it say okoye constitution no, yes sa constitution no, na de beyi na a Supreme Court judge oba na o say constitution no as ama me Supreme Court judge ni to me say men cheche constitution mu na me nti ase a me ho no constitution ni mu no. And he say don't forget say the constitution doesn't explain itself. The constitution is always interpreted by the Supreme Court. And who are at the Supreme Court? Are they robots? They are human beings like you. They are human beings like me. So, one who say and Kwofone who say omo position omo nko critical areas a betimi safeguard omo ntino, they move with their chest out and they will direct you say the same way you don't have the jurisdiction. What I say, you go into omo position omo nko oko Supreme Court. That is why Akufo-Addo package Supreme Court no with party faithfuls. And na meka a former candidate or dinamuso or person or ye Frankatuni edima one of the constituencies ewo voter region or say or no ya appointing as a Supreme Court judge or koi pre parliamentary candidate ewo in the name of NPP and the posters na ye Akufo-Addo nominate no say oyonko ye onko vet ni ade nyina no na we contest for NPP na sa nipa we say okoye Supreme Court judge busa say what is the integrity or they kwa kotna Supreme Court ho now they are interpreting the laws of the land. Minianom me say ye betimi akofa the most purest paper, white paper in this life. Na ya tro Ghana constitution atoso. We can even conjure for Angel Michael to come and wield the pen and write a new and unblemished a new and unblemished constitution for Ghana. But the mandate and the onus will be on the person or persons who will sit to interpret the laws. One will say they have an avenue to use. They have a small hole to dive through. What I say? Ain't you know what and a conflict of interest? They know the constitution doesn't support it, but Okoshrada The people who are to interpret the law and to see whether this thing is conflict of interest or not, no, a surrogate of the people who are actually creating the mess. So you guys may catch them say you have voted for a bunch of corrupt individuals, and with all these things, no, Kenufuriata any Akufo-Addo more power, no conflict of interest will stand against them until you guys remove them from office. Muntie die nyawo tamaklu eka muntie no.
The simple thing that will come to the mind of any ordinary person, that he's sitting on the rod. When he's not there, then we see how massive that rod is.
You're suggesting Kenufuriata is covering up
Absolutely.
for some people. For whom?
You are asking me that? Who is the appointing authority in this country?
Mr. President?
Yeah, and has the president approved of his removal? Huh? The president should have approved of it. But he himself should have asked him to go away. Here we have a situation where even ordinary person in the street says Oforiatta must leave. Now, what sort of image is it given now to the world economist?
Right.
If he goes back to the IMF to negotiate, will they even respect us and respect the nation? I doubt. I'm not an economist, but I doubt.
So he's not even fit to
absolutely, but he should say that
process. Right.
himself. He should say that himself. I mean, this is worrying. This is very, very worrying. And what really disturbs me is that other members, well, right now we are told that the whole majority agrees that he should go.
Right.
If I understood exactly what they said.
Yes.
So what prevents them from taking or using the parliamentary process to get him out of office if he's not resigning? And what prevents the president from writing him that he should leave office? So these are the questions.
And then, who say, guy join a interview nyaho temaklu a okase adenti na omumpese omubeyi omafiri honum no a okase omwane na omoteso no sasemu ya asem dada me se Ghana fo no on se nya atwum ne haye. That is why I come here with confidence and all boldness. I master all the kind of maverickness na me dia babet na hase na me kasa kire say and no cry yesini pain. Asem we omo interview Jo Mahama ama Jo Mahama nkase. Omo ane no omo tim into until say ye be omo be sori afi akonya no so no ye nhu efia omo te so. Eno no NPP for no a omo ye disgruntled no omo anyede omo anse but go and check now. Omo say nyawo tamaklo die. Why? It is somebody they hate. What time? What time? Me na make a show. Now what the busa won say? The project ya a damechi saglemi building yi. Eno siwie ye. Eno kosi bi okumase. Eno kosi sei bia wo takrade. Eno kosi sei bia wo tamalia. Minia enye Ghana ne titira ne yede koye nim no. How can a government policy be one? Ubusa omu bibia free SHS. I told some of my friends, say, you don't govern a country with one policy. Say, ye busa se economy nye osyo debi na say economy no sika na nka ye de be ma wono eno na ye de hye oba education mu no enti no sika na nka ade kwa akutua school fees no And no. Wow. What kind of economic thinking? Huh? Economies Papa Ben obedin see. Say me tua school fees amount. So me busa say me nya aduane ni a oso enu nti na metua school fees na ma no. Me nya baabi na enu nti na metua ba school fees amount no. Me ma no wie school a omu nya adwuma nya enu nti na metua o man school fees di amount. What type of economist? And the bed genti said the ebimodwin. Me see a dan yesi we. Twini Jonas begyina ho a oyese glass nkoano. Oka glass nkoa adentia because there are physical infrastructures isisi ho. We develop a nation by what? Putting up physical infrastructures. Intimudi omu bedi ade ni busawa free SHS asa. Mobile mo be ye de health insurance and the health insurance no a collapse se na mo say mobile na say ya ene a collapse sin say mobile a mo be fire no. And then what kind of human beings are these bunch of te say me dream kofu we mo ho amentiase. E dan ne gu nipa echi no. Police for, teacher for crime, private house owners, Ghana citizens say abe, and a diagram remoho. Abano way just to mitigate the issues, the rent issues na no say bre asin problems bre asino. Abayin ajibusia over $200 million. Mobile mo se Collins Dowda ene ne nkofo e di saglemi building no abo man krono as we speak. Mo say deputy minister in charge of in terms of housing or say ye the ade private developers. You guys should come out. Atacha betna obi show so say omo ye nhwehwemu afa saglemi ho na omo wi a enipa be kofiase ene enipa ankofiase. Ono na o threaten say ye demand for be koje no ono no politically no or koje why ye yi na free housing ho because Atachia in a way tried in one of his commentary no or mention bibia na enkoye ema ono ane busuani Akufo-Addo nti no ya ho na free ministry ho akofa nkofo a they think say o metimi a control omo Atachia si obi forging his signature ebesi nenipa forging his signature wo ministry hono no ye nche no ono so baaye wabedidi wo saglemi dan ho okọ. Now people have amassed so much wealth and they are buying state facilities. Ye yakoji $200 million. But omo koton for the ama private developer. E dan a mo baaye nsuo ho. You don't see open gutters. Ya yeni nyina centralized system wa a fat drainage system bibia and sewage ne ade nyina mo aba obi wanko school London ne papa mfona nkotena London otena Tamale etena Ghana tena Accra ho etimi nya nisuade hunu pro dan egu ho mu yedede. And do you know the reason in tia Akufo-Addo mo antimi anto aso no? Because when the people captured this in their green book, Captain Smart and the other journalists never catch it say a Photoshop. So how do we then continue a Photoshop? A lot of NPP for no mumye mo adwin ayese anoma ba adwin no. Omo catch yen say project no eye Photoshop. Intino, how can Obia be catch or say saglemi no Photoshop no? Photoshop yetimi to asman ye. There be but Photoshop no yetimi tom and ye intene ye beton. Ye beton and people have the me see me who say obi a defend Akufo-Addo ni na ban we ya me so they are bunch of fools, dimwits, and mad because from clean to cran me hu nyansa de bi Akufo-Addo betena akonya we so aye de be no aye say aduane boa ye den the minister in charge of agriculture betimi de ameliorate the situation, the economic hardship Ghanaians go through ne say ye de car be call Asante Achim because this is the season abode any by the day abantino ye kosisa near the Ministry of Agriculture ewa Accra near display no ho na amanfo civil servant ababeto ene video na ekos mu hu omo mugina ministry ho to no eye mokola for market women no hwe dressing eno makogu ministry ho se twe be bia hwe me sise oni agimifo ya ade ahon dangerous be bia eye enclave se ministry no ye hia serene environment baby a abani ni mpanyimfo edwen asensan contractor ye yi no ye de ho adane market center because a certain agric minister be agiminti because a certain president be a dim wit what I say and ushade na minister ne ya then you ask say budgetary allocations ben ye dia to ho say fakoto fuel efakotwe board ye fabre enkranfo na mibusa wo enkranfo mo nko na ye the citizens of Ghana na even you talk of Accra, Greater Accra region honum no ministry honum no honko any civil servant na wo sa Accra Central no omonko na ye civil servants wo Ghana. What about Ningo Pram and other district and municipal assemblies na ewo Accra ho? What do you want? So would it make sense say ye the body ba Ministry of Agriculture no mete tema memfaka emfree tema emoka 20 cities emeto body and saving cross and more dashing out for free. You see, I try to figure out how people think, how people call themselves they are rational. And they see Monamobre on the streets of Accra and they write them off and they tell them that Modiye crazy, muye lunatics. You don't deserve to be amongst us. But the people who boast that they have washed the surface of the epidemics, and so they think they are qualified to be described as human beings. As Monamobre said, that they have not washed their brains. They have not washed their brains. They have only washed the surface of the epidermis, the surface of the skin. What kind of, just say, sometimes I try to fathom how leaders in the country, some leaders, especially Akufo-Addo and his people, how they think, how they cogitate on issues, now it baffles my mind so much that there's nothing at all that I can make out of the happenings going on under Akufo-Addo. It is so heart-wrenching. I just want to understand how people think. Leadership, it is not an avenue for a friend say pillaging. It is not an avenue to exhibit high levels of larceny. Leadership doesn't warrant a leader. When you are a leader, you are like God. The people look up to you for their survival. So we a leader. I'm telling you, the people look up to you for their survival. What measures are you putting in place to anchor? Wow. Mujis mandem. You have borrowed my term, eh? Ya bodam. Kofona bodam. Yawo. Ya papa. Me see you look at the photo, the background photo now, ma setting. Look at the photo. The picture say anka Ghana nyinara. Kofo ba ye also be affordable housing. Let's assume say we Mahama did just 2 years and a years our project with saglemi, no, just 2 years. Most of his massive infrastructure now starting in 2014, and some they are quite shy early stages 2013. Most of the projects now are concurrently. Time at OC airport, time at OC circle, no, or ye kejitiano, na saglemi no, concurrently, no, ni nyine ekoswo. And yes, okoye kejitia wi, no apostle, no ababe ye saglemi, no apostle, no akwakoye kaswa interchange, no apostle, concurrently. The construction, the development, all of them were happening at the same, within the same period or the same time. So how was he able to do it? You see, sometimes I try to be a bit munificent, a bit merciful on our politicians, because we have to start by what? Graduating from a lower level to a higher level. You cannot judge your leader by rightly starting from a higher levels and then descending to the lower levels. Oh yes, sir. You are not giving what? Pragmatic analysis and holistic, and you are not being real. And for me to be real, no, se me wo krom hase ya na me see the massive infrastructure na ekosonoa. Yes, we cannot jump straight from zero to hero. No. Development is not an event, it's a process. Development, it is not an event. It is not something that happens once and then it ends there. No. It is a process. You have to start A, and the A will be a platform as like a preparing stage or the leverage for you to what? Shoot to the next level, which is B, C, and then by the time you realize, if you keep on with that particular momentum, you are rest assured that once you are not backing, once you are not backsliding, you're going to soar and get to your destination. And then how I come sinkano your destiny, no. Whether destination or destiny, there is a there in it. Concurrently, projects were happening. How did he do it? What kind of ideas did he have to carry on such monumental projects? Ekufa Dubai, I'm asking all of you, concurrently, mention 3 projects are ekoso na uhuse drew reasonable stages. All the projects you mention will be either the project bequeathed to him by the erstwhile government. By the opponent. Enti se Kofoɔ baaye no eno teki ni affordable housing massive to say de we teki ye no Kofoɔ efri akonya so no ono ne de no kra na numbers ni so anokra no na enuru stage we say. When Mahama was constructing all these ones no na me meti baby na meti no na meti kentin krono me tra kentin krono ofi ho nti no oba ya me drive na me fa ho kofi bia me drew friends say just okore mampon affordable housing na wo ho. You can't compare that one to this. Na numpo no ono ne period e na ode ade ne ma snit for say snit emfa na omonye dey omunsi e na snit eto aso a omusi wi ya ye de say otuomfo no ko bia no no. So when jai ama ade na ampro obaye na obehwehwe mu a oto aso no ono aso esi bia wono ne de no owie ye ente se Kofoɔ de no a oja. Let's assume say Kofoɔ be pru bia gu ho, Mahama nso aba be pru bia gu ho. Ekufuado wo de se wo se we no onto aso kra na wo ankasa wo affordable housing scheme bay na wo ye de amagana for 6 years ni. If you are not continue the audio beto ye no wo de emfa nso obi aba ompese obeye ne yakoka se Mahama na ye na auto aso. Wo ankasa wo affordable housing policy bay na wo de aba. Affordable housing policy bay na wo de magana adwumayefo. Na waba na etikese a adwia eso dae pa aye project. See how beautiful. Let me say Ghana nyina no from JJ time. And every 2 years biya no the oye political leader and I said the oye president no unya vision say yensisi dan bi say yawo. Ensisi Ghana sa. Anka bana anka dan fu na e wo Ghana nyina no nke mubu muye. A basic net 21st century. We have human beings omoti asasi so a wa ye adwuma obost to say wapon adwuma o kofi akwa akoda ubusan say na ni apartment be oni apartment. A lot of Ghanaians enima dey friend apartment the ne single room afi de brofu bi omosan dey aba say single room self contained aba enipa ben ye enipa be. You see all these things on it move the social development the social developmental agenda of the nation. You need proper housing schemes to teach the people how to live, not survive. Whilst we are living in the developed countries in Africa, especially Ghana, we are only surviving. There's difference between living and surviving. There's vast difference between living and surviving. We are only survivors. We are only survivors. Adeni di ya honbonesa. Adei no bia betna akonya so. Odi yemfa granted 4 years. Project akese odi ye wa be di 6 years. You cannot boast of any ye. Oko de nyame judges edan maako 9. Hwe edan e wo machi se wo kan a wo de kan blocks no. How many blocks? Kan blocks no. Kan blocks no. Ye wo machine kwan blocks no a more than base there what kakra bi kwa manitimi capture ekra no obeka blocks no over 100 blocks over 100 blocks. I'm talking of a complete way, no, not talking about apartments na wom no. I'm talking about the complete block na die ba could be a si one no. It twemu ekobese 200 blocks. Na say ye repeat sa nyoma we na e cost na every 2 years be a president be aba na osi bibi say my 2 years be a president be aba na osi bi maya. The people will move to occupy these ones. After city centers no emube lose. People will begin to give out their land or their houses a what Central Accra ni ma mobi honom ni ade nyina no na afi ni aban no with proper policies in terms of housing no obetumi partner with local contractors, local engineers no na omu secure funds from the local banks no na ye dia shemu then ye beto dan no ni ye bu ni ye see high rise buildings esro no be apartment na the first 3 stories no aba be yet to say a commercial zone ni ye within a space of 30 years usi Ghana ubon say me my Ghana and I see but onipa be ye we enne mama Mahama said them or born and say nyan sane da ya osun yodi we ya ne re aho usuma ma onipa bia nu otini o all those making noise say yema omonso meye president no oba they will also come with their mistakes. Yes, Mahama made mistakes, but weigh his mistakes against the things he did for the country, you will know definitely, if only you be honest and you not exhibit high levels of dishonesty or rogueness, you will give concrete evidence, say, the positive of the guy weigh it outweigh the negatives, the positives. Try projects. That's why I come here. Me baby and I'm the project not to say. Then I ask you, say, do you still see the saglemi project now as Photoshop? Do you still again see project you go say a Photoshop? There be what to abama nkwasiafo, and you have to pay for the consequences. What to abama nkwasiafo? Minuanom kasa dodo entoponko hwe enipa dasani akotena kwa yebusa nko.
Don't sleep, wake up.
Nipa dasani akotena honum de oye no yebusa no question ne oye no project insu mampon water system insu insu project upon project. What you say? Minia. He said, "Dear na opesi yenye say ye akoton saglemi no. Opese youth no enkotwe sekan fa nko gina akufu ado so anaso nkoye dey. Utumi ana obetimi dia ye say yen ton no say I entreated all of you say mamon nkoto abam fa man kwasiafo bio." Na mokoto abane de ma wo. So there you take them to be the same. Omo ye pe. Ba mi busa wo omo ye pe no. Compare say Akufo-Addo so the free cities aba. Na Mahama so say oye friends say dey school free. Okay. Into obi a policy e wo school no. What about housing? Housing no Akufo-Addo nchire housing policy be na wa ye wa shas ye. No, nothing. agriculture and ne poultry farm akwa bi betena onua FM ebeka say poultry farms are ewo doma about 70% egu manfa anya asem ena me ankasa me frɛ me nua ba ko a me ne ko school a ono awo ne poultry farm ewo sunyan me frɛ ne busa no o se akwa na obetena onua FM ono krampo no onye up to speed with the information na ewo ground no na 70% na all can okra no is swap. It's even getting to 90% of the menu ka say day oche layers no okoto akoko ba ku say aba benye no a first na ye 5 cedis aban no a yesi oye incompetent ne time o na ye 5 cedis e be 4 cedis 50 pesos. I quite remember that time no ye call Dako Farms eko ye practicals ne ade a na Dako Farms ewo capacity Dako Farms Akate Farms me professor wo training me no omoko fa guinea fowls from Belgium Dako Farms kwa na de maye e de ko school farms almost a brain a breed of cattle and ye cattle man okay cattle na ye de omode ba be tire se ni esi ye de ye fresh yogurt ni adinti no abai no sheda a friend say me professor no sheda e request ya inti ye policy ya na omode tro masters program Ediama masters in dairy science Ediama Ghana ni nye opportunity ni any professor ni ye adwuma Professor SY no may his soul rest in perfect peace. What you say? Yes, almost said that kokra a powerful breeder obetimi ama enofuso bebrebe na yetimi dia kire Ghana for say ni see the fresh milk eye yogurt ne other stuff a big create employment. Guinea fowls from Belgium Akate farm for edi sponsor na a man for the practicals ewo your school farm. We had the privilege to visit Edra farms. I had the privilege say me could call other cattle ranches or cattle cra a friend say cra ye ka say cra nantwibuo ye ko hwe ne ma na ekoso ne ade na afei no aban no also that time no or the poultry revitalization program at the buyer or the boost to the poultry industry no it the aban no take it bold step /say 40% at the local breeders into share 20 from 2013 2014 2015 no afi na nkosia ama afi miankasa makonta ewo srem na oye dey or friend say oye a friend say oye poultry ono anya nkoko onye enkoko usrim because na enkoko nye usrim no na e difficult abane de nhise ye to ho say ye betimi anya enkoko usrim na create opportunity because of the harsh weather conditions na a war isrim honum nti no there are certain projects bi oh yeah it will take time. Sa nyoma we nyina na ekoso enti na emankosua bo ne afi people began what patronizing local bets ni ade enti afi no enkoko force no eso ti enti bronya du a bro se enkoko busu odom ni ade madam fo no enne me frɛ no a mebusa sɛ de akwa no betena onua FM enro a ho ebe kan na ye no kra na o se akwa no kra no wanka no kra ni nyina ensi na Ghana make statement bi onua FM or Captain Smart show no say Ghana for mo anwe ni ya a live bird akoko baako a mo beto no brunya no mo beto no more than 150 Ghana cedis madam fo no enne me ne di nkomo o ka kire me say 150 Ghana cedis no na enie poultry farmer no ontimi nye bio enti wanwe ya enkoko no so pede ni mu ania ne de a wo beto no be 200 cedis ena me say ye market survey me busa ya the last time me busa ye So omoton poultry and akoko no. As around June ho baby no. Na ye ton 80 Ghana cedis. When ya ne full cry is 60 Ghana cedis and that's 65. Na unoli oil na ye ton no July and June 50 Ghana and ne unoli oil ye 300 cedis. Akoko no enya nwanwa say ebeye more than 200 cedis bronya. Meanwhile, the salaries of the workers are still the same. Now, when someone was putting up pragmatic measures, pragmatic solutions to combat is your situation here. And ne poultry farms say why go. You can go to Akate farms. You can go to Boris B farms. You can go to Dako farms. Okay? Me say Ghana, you see ye serious around livestock. You can say livestock se wonye mwa enkoko nantwie nyan preko no ni nyina livestock. Only for profit and to feed and to make profit no. Se Ghana anye bibia na because of the good weather condition I want. Se ye di nyoma pa gugu akwan mu a. Na se ye se ye be ye nyoma yi a. Emudua, enkoko nyen, anantwie, enwan. Ena emrechi. Ibetimi de tu hiase. Ye de 10 years pe be yes adiwi. Ihia ye frɛ ni hia. Ibetu ase. In dry matter basis, ye ka say dry matter basis say what di ade ato ho na awoa na wajam na ye powder no. The daily the daily in dry matter basis, in dry matter basis, say you say daily protein intake. You need 50 to 175 grams. 50 to 175 grams of protein, because a protein and a bed repair the worn out cells. Cells honam ni nyoma na ebi o wa awia bo wa na ho wa no. You eat proteins to replenish for that replenishing of the worn out cells no. Uhia proteins. The daily the emphasis average no, the daily protein intake no 20 grams in dry matter basis. Ghana, we are below the daily protein intake no. Ghana, the average way you take no 8 grams. Also, when your protein ebe bow, not especially emofrano, are building almost brain cells. No my nyansa for no. When you need 20 grams. But advanced communities, they are even talking of 50 grams to 170 grams of protein in dry matter basis. In how do you get dry matter basis? How do you get it? So untumi nya aduane bi ani a wantimi ani kra no e wo se udi kosua miensa in a day so that you'll be able to make up for the daily protein intake no. We are unable to meet it. E wo se nka Ghana ni abofra bia no anopa udi kosua ewia udi kosua because egg ewo ennyoma bia e friend globulins ewo mu a eboama e build the brain cells of young ones no na omu kosku a omu adesua ho anye den enti se obi ba na obeye poultry revitalization program it has some friends say correlation. The rearing of birds no has a correlation with the brain development of the children, and then the daily protein intake no, because enamni be bua enipa bitimi atonamware and ubon se afi no ye benyini ye yenim Ghana wo de wote abruchu se bia Ghana for eco program na omo ye na wo hwe bia aya hwe wonamfo no na wagya omo Ghana no hwe omanim atwentwem te se eyi araba stamp esre so omanim atwentwem into free ye nyina ye free Ghana eba akromu for the first na ya yese pana rubber ya ye den te se depend unim depend ana say on say oko Paris Bagari omo bread no omo loaf bi o den but in so gu so na ayemre no sana ne ye honam aye so ye ba ye na ye start say ye didi ye no ene ma ye say ye de ye yakese abrofo no nim say ye malnourished ye malnourished ye nidi ye, and that is why anytime I be broni man should be no na wa ho ofe your true beauty no na asase e show adentia. It takes a political direction or leadership direction and the correct all these mess or mani bedidi ye a politician asade or mino e binyan supanum a politician asade. You need all these things. Na yatsena ho and a man for betum futu guedi planting for food and jobs. Poultry farmers are unable to buy what? Grains. A bro, a toko, a yo, a soya bean, granite, and what have you. Yintimi, omuntimi nto, so all of them are folding up. Omunyinara, esesom kukunkaka. And the day old check o koto akoko ba akwa ba benye Ivory Coast for the no omuko faba no and na 16 cities, but pay foreign ones to say I said the omudi free, not African countries no omudi free to say abrochiri ba no Europe ni we ni ba 20 cities now betia. Now by your production cost be be at the farm gate. So at the farm gate 12 okuani or nyam one more farm gate now obeton be a 80 to 90 cities. Now the okofa na obeton oba beton ma say oba beton ma 200 cities. Oba beton the amount 200 cities because obe making the profit. The case kenyina no wo the last man consumer no ona aba betua. This is the effect of abattoir. Into nkoto abanwie. Na afi no, watu abawi obe demand accountability every. Yes, oh yeah, something now if it's NPP na pa. You can vote for NPP, but voting for NPP comes with a responsibility. And the what is the responsibility? Responsibility here means you have to be stern. You have to be strong on your people for them to deliver, because if they don't deliver, you will pay the price, because politicians never pay for the prices. They don't pay for the wrongs they commit to. You, the tribalist, you who file up, who queue up to go vote for them, no, you pay the price of the incompetence of the politician. Ekufuado akokobu omusa because they be shen fridge mo. Salad omusanibo because they be shen fridge mo. It is you who will pay the price for Ekufuado's recklessness, no. What do you say? Ekufuado mistakes, no. It is you who will pay for it. So what to abamo be we are, you have your right to to exercise any franchise wherever direction you want to cast your votes, no. And no, it's not my concern. But after voting for your choice, you make sure that you be on them so that they deliver. But what to about we are? Nipa ni feli kura na wasan ko gina na chi na o defend no. And the dia bedru ha say enne. You do be see her. It is difficult moment, it's a difficult time, but I say, if you keep on repeating mistakes, then you are making a choice. Anytime you keep on repeating mistakes, it means that you are making a choice. We made mistake 2016, 2020, and then again we made a mistake. It means that it is the choice that we are making. It is no more a mistake. Because you don't repeat mistakes. You only repeat choice. Because you think he performed very well in 2016, that was why you gave him the mandate in 2020. Did we see her say? Just 5 minutes. If you have anything you want to share, just call 0240258269. 0240258269. 0240258269. Before 1, 2, 3, 3 calls pay, and then Mr. Mo 3 calls pay na union ko pay baby na. If you keep on repeating mistakes, no, it means that you are making a choice. You don't keep on repeating mistakes. Now did it be a mistake? They be a mistake. It means that you have taken up, or you have decided. You have decided. What Sijina say we now pay. That is why I don't think that they be a yes idea no. And yam from Subio, because you don't repeat mistakes. Many are comments and me chapa oko. Or say obima. Or say, but why should they allow them to sell, and to whom are they selling to? Themselves straight up. Obi ton ade na de amana konta o de montana ho mini I didn't baby akasa free.
Hello, Koto, this is Doshi from
Barcelona. Yes, gracias.
Yes, de nada. Koto, thank you for the good work. You see, I've been following the comments. It's like those people sometimes when they come to talk gibberish, I think now they are all realizing that now things are knocking things somewhere. So the only thing I will tell you is keep doing the good work. As time goes, people will understand you.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, I don't know. Bueno, la gente que no entiende inglés, lo que me quiero decir es nada pueden hacer tú bien, pero su mismo, quiero hacer tú mismo bien. Gracias.
Gracias, y amor. Yeah, on my own, you have a long way to go, and we can. We be continuous and blame na we na NPP ni NDC. Meanwhile, no once na okoto abane de ma omo. One na okoto abane de ma omo. Okay. Many I didn't baby akasefri.
Hello.
We didn't baby akasefri.
Mr. Good. Michia Obia platform.
Obia Joso.
Uncle would ever change. You see, Ukoto. Oh, anytime I kai how your mama lost the 2016 election, it's
In fact, the network is too bad. Last person about to us now. The network, terrible. Terrible. Yes. Network near terrible. Inti edebesi yasi. Nyaye no, enyaye. Inti obi ba na obechichiri na obi nso ba na aba behwete. Obi be kamboa no na obi foforo nso aba. Na aba behwete ade no. Inti no edebesi yasi minuanum ebre na nyaye bre. Etonam portable dissuader. Okay, and Akia Afrani Doku Otu. Ghana's warfare is being handled as family business. Etonam said true. Mind you, Theophilus Jomoa or say, can the ND stop them from selling the houses? No, they cannot. And then Etonam, okay, Etonam Asababio. Abuaje Sarah, Abuaje Ciao. Abuaje Anfa comment amba. Love you, bro. Dochi, I love you too. Okay, third person number. Tinian Fano. Nini Aldini baby
Hello.
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 Yes, you are live.
Hello.
You are live. You can share with us your idea.
Okay. Yes. I personally do appreciate the work you do, and I think gradually we are changing discerning minds, and that is the greatest thing that we can do together. As from the beginning, these people have been deceiving, this group of people have been deceiving Ghanaians even from independence. But now they are being exposed by their own lives is exposing them. So you can see what Katie Hammond is doing, and you can see when they come out to defend themselves, and you get back to see their own words coming to harm them. So gradually we'll sweep them out of this place, and then we'll place them with better thinking people. I think that man who spoke, that we as Ghanaians will say he's mad because he's in bad thing, is better than most people who are currently leading us. Thank you for always explaining and exposing all the evil to us.
Thank you.
Have
You're
a
welcome.
blessed day.
Yes, bless you too. Okay. Inti we call bia beba bia na yemfa bio ano. Yeah, Newton Aqua, great job, Professor. Thank you so much. Kidra to Mohammed Rahimi. Say good job, bro. Good job. Pearson whispers or say it's heartbreaking. Pearson whispers and so it's heartbreaking. And Osipodu Slot say hello Osi. And one need to be see a yanko ponko bibia. And that for essential Mugu can or say these people are criminals. These people are criminals. Yes. Mugu, echo bibia. Edibisi ha. Yakramo. Bye bye.